Shalom, brothers and sisters. I told you in the other video I was going to bring you something about America. Well, I got it right here. So, this is in the sealed book. And the information that's here is for all of us. You know what I mean? This is what the Most High did. This is His love for you. So you'll know in the last days, after being in the abominable church of the devil, and they've been dumbing you down all this time. So He had to preserve a book and set it to the side, so when you come out of your stiff-neckedness and go through a little bit, you know, and you want to reflect back to the Most High, He got a special gift set aside. So, I'm going to bring this to you. We're going to start in the sealed portion, or the book of the 7 seals, as prophesied by Daniel and Isaiah. We're going to go into this book. And we're going to sealed portion, chapter 71, verse 35. And it reads, "And unto those of you of the last days, who are the citizens of that great nation, which shall rise out of the earth with a horn like a lamb, deceiving the people that it is a lamb, but being the seat of Satan in the last days." Okay, there you go. Isaiah 14 and 14. Being the seed of Satan? Okay. "Behold, the leaders of this great nation also shall follow the ways of the Nicolaitans, whatever that word is, and follow the course of Balaam, which was passed down to them from one generation of the earth to the other, from Beneli and Cain, who first established this order of government among the children of men. And I have seen your works, and know that your works are even more deceitful and wicked than the works of the secret combinations of old, which deceive the people for great personal gain and power. And ye have your Republicans, and your Democrats, your presidents, and your vice presidents, and senators, and congressmen, and all those who support the principles of Satan, which are principles of the rich ruling over the poor, and taking advantage of one another, because of the blessing of wisdom and power that they have received from your God, who is Satan. And this great nation of the last day shall be like unto the Roman Empire in the day of its grandeur. And for a time the world shall behold this great last day nation with great wonder, and the world shall hold it above all other nations of the earth, as the standard that it has set above all others. And the people of this nation shall be like unto the Romans, who thought of their nation as the greatest nation upon the face of the earth, and their Caesars as the most powerful leader upon the earth. And like unto the Romans, it shall have the power of its armies and its navies to destroy any nation that cometh and battle against it. And it shall go to battle with all the nations of the earth, even against those that raise up standards which is contrary to the standard that they have set for the world. And the standard that they have set shall be a standard of material pleasure and easiness of life and living, and a promise of the whole earth that all can be rich and powerful like unto it, if the people will fall down and worship the beast, whom it worship. See? Watch this. He's going to tell you what you're worshiping out here. You think you're worshiping the Most High, but you ain't. If you in the church eating meat, you ain't worshiping, that ain't the church. In 1 Nephi chapter 13, it tells us there's only two churches. The church of the Lamb of God and the church of the devil. It don't matter what you is. Muslim, Christian, what all these other names they putting on. All the church of the devil. You know why? Because you're still eating meat. That's right. You still eat meat, ain't you? Well, Yeshua said, in order to be his disciples, you must not let any flesh enter your mouths. Huh? So, anybody that's eating meat is not permitted to teach holy things. So, sit down and shut up. I don't care who you is. Israelites, if you're eating meat, sit down somewhere. We don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You ain't permitted to teach holy things. Now that's what Yeshua said. See, we're going to set the record straight. And the people of this nation, like unto the Roman, shall believe that that nation is a nation united under God, and that it cannot be divided or corrupted because of its great armies and navies. And it shall deceive the people into believing that it offers liberty and justice for all. Now even those words which I have written shall be the pledge of allegiance to this nation, that those who worship this nation shall say with their own mouths. And with the pledge they deceive themselves, and know not that they are pledged allegiance to Satan. And this they do because they have his mark in their right hands and in their foreheads, and have denied the true words of Christ, and follow after a God and a Christ that have been given unto them by Satan. There you go. There's your white Jesus. That's your Cesare Borgia, who it is in that picture. That's the Jesus Satan gave you. That's right. For he is the great deceiver, and the beast, and the false prophet, who shall issue forth flattery of his words unto the people, even those words that the people will accept. Y'all accepted animal sacrifice. Yeah, y'all accepted it. What does Yeshua say in the Holy Megillah? False scribes. That's why they had said stop you from reading, where they can get all this other right we already had and doctor it up. And then give it to you. To deceive you. To lead you away from your God. That's what they doing. They leading us away from the Most High. That's what our ancestors was doing in Maccabees. They would have to fight these folks because they trying to put laws on them to keep them from following their ways. Because when we follow our laws, when we keeping the commandments, can no nation put their finger on us. We got the Most High to fight for us on everything. And they knew this. So that's why they had to lead us away from our God. It's in the scripture. And I have seen the flag which this great nation shall raise in the land to show unto the earth the works it had done. And the people shall worship this flag as a representation of the standard that they have accepted for themselves. And the flag shall be white, symbolizing the righteousness that is claimed of this nation. And this righteousness shall be stained with the blood of the righteous, whom it persecuted, and also of his own sons, who have ignorantly thought that this standard might prevail over all the standards of the earth. And this blood shall be symbolized on their flag as red stripes. This is an ancient record. Alright? When did Daniel tell you about it? It was around then, sealed up. And this blood shall be symbolized on their flag as red stripes. They lay over the background of righteousness that it proclaimeth. And the corner thereof there shall be stars, which represent the people, even according to the words of John, which he wrote, saying, and his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. Uh-oh. Yeah, look at that. Putting it two together now. Now you can understand Revelations a little bit better. You just spinning your wheels in the Bible. I'm going to teach y'all today. Y'all going to come out of that ignorance. Y'all going to come out of that meat eating. I ain't never liked nobody killing no animals, no way. I think it's cruel. I love the animals. I treat animals just like I want to be treated. That's what the commandments tell us to do. And these stars shall be of white background, or of the righteousness that they have proclaimed in and of themselves, but they shall be found in a field of darkness, which symbolizes the great deception and ignorance of the people who honor and pledge allegiance to this flag. All the people being in darkness and in captivity by the chains of Satan. See? Tell y'all. I'm going to stop right there on that. Okay. That Revelation, where he drew a third part of the stars, that's Revelation 12 and 4. Where he still drew a third part of the stars, my brothers and sisters. Alright, now I'm going to move over here to chapter 72. We're going to go into this a little bit. Okay. The United States is the great whore of the latter days. All other nations hate the United States because of its pride. All nations and kingdoms will be in turmoil before the coming of the Lord, and all will fall before him. That's what you see going on right now in the world. Talking about all this stuff going down. That's what I'm saying. Come on with it. Chat everybody up. Most High finna repay what he did to us, what they done to us. Psalms 83 finna get their butt whooped. They getting their beat right now. And in the end, we gonna end up back in power. How you gonna be prepared for the future? You stuck in the Bible. You think the Most High ain't updating this information constantly with books he already wrote? They sealed. You ain't gonna move up to update. You gotta update your phone, don't you? Update. That's why I come back and I see some of my people, I say they getting dumber and dumber. They ain't updating, man. Because they keep putting the same garbage in their head every day. Every day, same garbage. No growth. No growth. Stand still. That's why they try to keep y'all. They try to keep you from reading anything. They want you to work your ass off so you can try to get the things of the rich as a deceitful thing. They've been playing games with numbers this whole time. But you trust them so much, not knowing you messing with the devil. Just like I told you. You got your doctor's degree. Who you get it from? Satan. That's who you got it from. So don't come up over here running your mouth. You ain't getting nothing. You look good to the people in the world. But to us, the true children of the Mighty One, just like I go up to these doctors, I be like, man, they really stupid as hell. You know? I know what it is. I had a problem. I went in by my wrist. I let my wrist swell up. Them mother gonna tell me it was carpal tunnel. I didn't say no carpal tunnel. This coming from that phone. No, they know it. They've been flicking us through the phones. The radiation shoot and hit your nerves in your hand, and it get cramps in your hand. You hold that phone too long, see you be heating up. Watch that, my people. Don't handle them phones too much. I believe we can absorb the radiation though because of our metal. But you hold that phone, my wrist swell up right here. I was like, dang, I need to go check this out. They didn't know what it was. Or they claimed they did. I wonder why they keep giving the free phones to us. They ain't never gave us nothing. You know it's got to be a catch to it. Look, Satan giving us phones so he can hit us with that radiation. That's all. One are trying to do something to us through it, but the Mighty One protects his people. They've been trying to kill us this whole time, but they dying. They falling off. You see that? Their population going down. They almost going extinct now. Worried about what we doing. They ain't having no kids. They adopting dogs. Ain't that something, man? But I'm going to read a little bit of this. Now, let me go on into this right here. And now, my beloved brothers and sisters, I say unto you, those of you who have received this record and are reading the words which I have been commanded to write unto you by the Lord, behold, the woman and the great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth is the great nation which shall rise in the last days, even the nation which is called the United States by you. Uh-oh. See, you got to get an update. Because the Most High knew we was going to be sitting here today. And he was going to put his spirit on us to bring this record forth unto you. And that's what I'm doing right now. Come to put the all that gossiping to sleep. All that, we gotta cast them demons out, baby. We finna cast them demons out. Them demons don't want you to hear this. I'm telling you right now. You probably feeling some kind of way if you're watching it. He don't want you to watch the video, because I'm finna tell him. That's why you're feeling like that. You better sit down if you want us. The Most High got you here. Yeah, the Most High got you here right now, so you can hear the words that I'm about to speak. For him. Okay? And now, my beloved brothers and sisters, I say unto you, those of you who have received this record and are reading the words which I have been commanded to write unto you by the Lord, behold, the woman and the great city which reigneth over kings of the earth is this great nation which shall rise forth in the last days, even the nation which is called the United States by you. And this nation shall be like unto the Roman nation in all things. And like the great Roman Empire, it shall fall, and great shall be the fall of thereof. And during the last days, there shall be other nations upon the earth, which shall also belong to the church of the devil, or the great abominable church of which Nephi hath given account. And these shall also be under the influence of the beast. Talking about them other nations, see? and shall be consumed by their desire and interest in money and in gain and in the fine things of the world. See? Gonna lead you right in the trap chasing that dollar. Trying to pursue the fine things of the world. See, oh, hi. Yeah, I got this and I got that and that. And you think that's what it's about? You came into the world naked and you're gonna leave out of here naked. So, put treasures in heaven where thieves and rotten rust cannot break in, destroy, and steal. You see what I'm saying? That's what you should be doing. Put treasures in heaven. That's what I'm trying to do. He said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things will be added unto you. And that's exactly what he did. He added everything I need and some more. And then he gave me some more, and more, and more, and more. You know? So, he doing what he's saying. His prophecy's falling out the pages. I can look at my life and say that. He proving it to me. Okay. And these also be under the influence of the beast, and shall be consumed by their desires and interests in money, and in gain, and in the fine things of the world. And there shall be 10 great nations that shall be upon the earth at the same time, that the United States shall wield its power and influence over the world. And these are the 10 horns of which John hath written, and shall hate the whole. Somebody at the door. Somebody at the door. Hold on. There's a lady wanna try to run the spirits out of her house and stuff over there. She wanna come over here and want me to come over there and put some incense out there so we can. She believes she got some demons over there. Probably is over there the way they be acting over there, but she wanna like bless the house over there, and I got all the rest of the stuff. I got the frankincense, the myrrh. Let's see. I get everything. I really I burn them constantly because there's a lot of symbolism and there's a lot of healing in incense. People don't know it. They don't know though. But there's a scripture inside of the Zohar that talks about incense. And see, every time I burn incense, I say a certain little prayer. And I give praise and glory, and I glorify the Mighty One, the Heavenly Father and the Heavenly Mother. I glorify them, you know, and it also benefits your neighbors, the people that live around you. So, you know, that's what she was coming for. Let me move on. I'm going to read a little bit more. I've been in this for 23 minutes, so I'm only going to do 30 minutes. So. For behold, these nations shall agree. Wait a minute. Okay. Number 6. For behold, these nations shall agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, or in other words, be under the influence of Satan, like unto the United States. But these other nations shall hate the United States, and abhor that for which it standeth. For these shall see the influence of the great whore upon the whole earth, and the cause of her wickedness, because of the greatness of her strength, which is the strength of her armies and her navies, which shall subdue those who raise up against her. And she shall be prideful and in arrogance. That which she claimeth of herself, even that she saith in her heart, I sin a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow, and And this according to the prophecy of John. For the United States shall rise, it raise its head above all other nations, and proclaim its dominance over all the nations of the earth. And the leaders of the people of this great nation shall think of themselves as the most powerful nation upon the earth, against which no other nation shall rise and prosper. And the other nations of the earth shall commit fornication with this nation, or the great whore of which John speaketh. And this meaneth that they shall take part of economy of this nation, and wax rich through the abundances of her delicacies. Behold, the people of this nation shall consume more of the earth and its resources than all the other nations of the earth. And their appetite for the things of the world shall go contrary to the laws of nature that have been established for its survival since the beginning. And the health of the earth itself shall be affected because of the wants of this nation. And his people shall believe that they are special, yeah, a chosen people above all others. And this because of their prosperity and their riches and the fine things of the earth, which they lust after and desire. Huh? But you think you got it going on because you got a big Cadillac? You tricked up by Satan, fool. Satan gave you that car. You be playing with me. Josiah, what did he do? Josiah said he don't have a place to even lay his head. He said the birds got nests, the fox got barrels, the Son of Man ain't got a place to lay his head. 14. And the youth of this nation shall be unlike any other since the world begun. Y'all can bear witness to that, because they crazy as hell. They're like, since the world begun, they're like, these kids, man, they crazy as hell. They putting out guns and shooting each other. They going to school shooting. They didn't do that when I was in school. And my mom and daddy went to school. We didn't know nothing about no gun in school. What? A gun in school? Now, oh, they come in with... See, that's what they're talking about. These people today. And the youth of this nation shall be unlike any other since the world begun. For they shall be consumers of their lusts, having been taught these things by their parents, who didn't know nothing either. That's why the Most High said, whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make understand doctrine? Those that's weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. That means you got to come from under mama and them and what they was taught, because they been misled in the first place. But in the scripture, you supposed to respect your parents, but at the same time, Most High says, study to show yourself approved. So you can go back and tell them, no, mama, that ain't right. No, daddy, hey, that's not the right way. Those are the ones the Most High gonna give his word to. But you still hang around believing everything they done learned in religion, in that church with that Negro Bible, and you still following behind mama because you love her so much, you ain't weaned from the milk nor drawn from the breast. See, you got to go and look for the Most High out there somewhere, not from mama and dad and them. You know what I'm saying, when they doing that. Look, they might be two separate denominations of belief. You know, you be confused if you think that's all there is. You know, but then when you start to realize, hey, these people been after me all my life. They was after me when I was born, making laws against me. I wasn't even born yet. That's how much I hate them. And then you go to the scripture and you see where the dragon was going to devour the child before he was born in Revelations. That's us. They would have devoured me before I was born. They started making drug laws. And then I ended up getting on drugs. But I realized, hell, we ain't bringing that crap over here. So how we going to jail for it? And then the white man came out in a in a newscast, the President Nixon, his one of his secretaries, came out and said the reason for the drug wars was to let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. I got it. Let me see. I got it here. Made a little book here, y'all. Okay. All right. And says in 1971. Check this out. I wasn't even born. I was born in 71. See, want to take us out before we even born? I already sent the laws against us. In 1971, President Nixon addressed the nation, declaring drug abuse to be public enemy number one. This began the war on drugs. So, the drug war, well, how we got drugs anyway if they ain't going to get them and bring them over here? See? Set up. They try to keep you in a box. Here. You can't go outside the box. And you got to get everything from me. You enslaved on your own land. If you can't go outside the country, you got to go through this guy. You go and do this. You can't bring nothing into the country. But he bringing dope over here and putting it in your neighborhood. Watch this. Harsh punishments were placed on drug-related crimes, and incarcerations for such crimes increased exponentially. The majority of those jailed were disproportionately black men. Y'all remember this dude? Ronald Reagan. He ain't like us either. In 1980, Ronald Reagan breathed new life into the war on drugs. This great country, America. See, that's why we gonna bust America head. Harsh punishments were placed on drug-related crimes, and incarcerations for such crimes increased exponentially. Possession of 500 grams of powder cocaine, usually used by whites, came with a 5-year sentence. But for us, 5 grams of crack cocaine, usually used by blacks, unfairly received the same 5 years. Now this one right here gonna bust your head. And this dude, they want to kill him after he opened his mouth. That's how they do. You ain't down with them, and you look like them, they gonna try to knock you out. In 1994, interview with Harper's Magazine, John Ella Richmond, a close aide of Nixon, said that the purpose of the war on drugs was to target black people. So, you know what that let me know? Down is up, up is down. Ain't that what I say? You make it look like it's right, but it's really wrong as hell. Just like eating meat. He went and messed with our scriptures from out the get-go. He even went in the garden and said he was God. So they would worship him. See? See, they don't tell us, you know. Let me get on here. Let me go on right here. I lost my place. And the leaders and the people of this great nation shall think of themselves as the most powerful nation upon the earth, against which no other nation shall rise or prosper. Let's see, I think I read that. 12, I'm trying 12. Behold, the people of this nation shall consume more of the earth and its resources than all other nations. Yeah, I read that. And his people shall believe that they are special. Oh yeah, I remember now. And the youth was like, okay. 15. And there shall be a great market set up, in which are displayed all the fine things of the world. And the youth of this nation shall gather themselves to these markets. They're going to the mall. And envy that which they do not possess, and buy all that they can purchase with the money that their hearts are set upon. And virtue and righteousness and honesty and integrity and hard work and sacrifice, yeah, even all those things that are the fruits of righteousness shall be a thing of the past. And the youth of this nation shall oppress the elders and cause great turmoil for their parents. For these youth shall desire all the fine things of the earth, and center their hearts and thoughts upon these things, and care not for the poor and the needy, the sick and the afflicted that are among them. So get ready, man. Get ready. You see it out here. And the woman of this nation shall rise up. Wait a minute. And the women of this nation shall rise up in power against the men and begin to control their husbands. Uh-oh. They're already doing that, ain't they? And look down upon them and set their hearts upon all the fine things of the world that they can get from their husbands, each lusting after these things in her heart. Done told on your old lady, look. Okay. And the young women shall lust after that which an older man can give unto her, to make her comfortable and give her security in the lust of the flesh. And these women shall rule over their husbands and live in misery with them, lusting only after those things that they receive because of the money of their husbands. And the men of these nations shall think of nothing but those things which they must do in order to acquire more material goods and get more gain, that they might in their pride have more than their neighbors. Look at that. And I look upon, wait a minute, and be looked upon as one who had gained the success of the world because of his hard work and his industry. And these men shall engage in all manners of business to get gain, and their desire shall be set in lasciviousness, and in envy of the honors and glories of men, and their money and their possessions and their security of the blessings they receive from Satan shall be the desires of their heart. And shall the words of the prophet Isaiah come to pass in the last days, even as he said, the show of their countenance doeth witness against them. and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with them, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, for it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given to him. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which led thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of the path. And now, my brothers and sisters, I have seen you your day, and know your wickedness, even the every soul upon the face of the earth. Is wicked in some manner. Every soul on the face of the earth is wicked in some kind of manner. So don't get all good at two-shoe with me. You might be trying to hide it from men, but you can't hide from the Most High. He sees what's in your heart. And that's him talking this. So sit down and shut up. Put your pride on the back burner and shut up. Talk. Every soul. Having made Satan their God, and money, which is the number of the beast, their desire. You see? And because of these things, and the pride of the great whore, the other nations of the world shall hate her. And according to the words of John, those have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. For God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God shall be fulfilled. And now John continued his prophecy, describing many other things that I have explained unto you concerning the beast, and the great city of the whore, as I have explained it unto you. And it is that great city of Babylon, or city that is the whore of all the earth, even these United States, of which John wrote, when he said, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightning with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is falling, and is become a habitation of devils. The United States have become an habitation of devils. And the whole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean bird. Unclean, hateful bird. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, this is Revelation. Go to Revelation 8 and 14. No, 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye may not be partakers of her sin. I tell you, come out of church, so you don't be partakers of her sin. You've been tricked, man. Put your pride down, come out of that church. I told you the Holy Spirit can teach you. Most High ain't gonna leave you without nothing. You his people. But you gotta listen. You can't be no hardhead looking at your earthly rank and think you're gonna run something. If a baby, he'll send a baby to bring you the truth. If you don't hear that baby, that's your bud. No matter what earthly rank you got, sit down and shut up We bringing the Most High's word in the last days. You better listen. Yeah, you better listen. Because you're going to be like Lazarus and the rich man. You're going to be like the rich man over there. Want Lazarus to bring you something. He goes, I can't cross over there. I can't get you no water. That's how he really said it. You know it was up. They make it like it's some white folks in there. Oh, could you please fetch me a fill of water? That's how they try to tell the story. But you know it was some Negro. Man, you done me, dog. Man, you did me wrong, man. No, dog. No, dog. I ain't coming over there. There's a barrier right here anyway. I can't even get over there. Look, see? Okay, let's go on, y'all. All right. 34. And I heard of another voice from heaven saying, Come out, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues, with the S on the end. Plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. So now he finna judge, baby. That's what's going on in the earth right now. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, in which she hath filled the cup of her indignation, of the wrath of God. Yeah, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. She gonna get a double whooping, baby. America finna get it. That's why I'm telling you right now. I'm going to shut this video down and let you know this video right here is called The Sins of America. Back at you from the sealed portion. The prophecies that will seal in the last days to wake our people up. Come out of her, my people. I tell you, come out of that church. The house of Satan. And we'll prove it with the other part of the scriptures of our ancestors. Shalom.